Okay, hi. This is Paul at School Bus Talk. This is a special live presentation. I'm doing this the day before Thanksgiving vacation 2025. I'm here checking out my bus. It's early here in the morning here. I'm in the Pacific Coast time zone, located in Northern California. It's about 6:15 a.m. and I've just finished my outside check of the bus, lights, checking the engine oil, got the bus started, building up air pressure, and I'm going to start going through my morning routine. And I'll be talking with you all out there. If anybody's following, I don't know if I have anybody out there following me on YouTube Live, but if you are, we'll just it says there's no. I don't know if there's anybody here on board or not. I've gotten a few comments, um, but yeah, I'm here again. Paul, School Bus Talk. This channel is about getting kids to and from school safely to promote learning. So let's just do the air brakes check and start going through that. So first thing we do, start depressing the service brake, pumping down the air pressure in the air brake system, and then bringing it back up to a high idle. One thing about being a school bus driver too, I don't tell you this, but there is a ton of paperwork that goes along with being a school bus driver. So you get your forms and your papers all ready. I carry a clipboard. There's so much paperwork to do. Pink sheet right here is the daily checkout sheet. Got to fill out both sides of it. This right here is my diary. I keep my hours and other incidents that happen on the bus. Keep notes on that. All right, so I successfully did my governor cut in, cut out. So air pressure's back up to about 120 psi. That's good. So I shut it down. Turn the key to auxiliary. Watching air pressure come back up. check my watch, mark, and I'm going to wait 1 minute here. So one thing about filling out all that paperwork, my pen of choice is the old Bic. I hope you guys can hear me on this over that radio chatter. I choose the old Bic 4-color pen. It's my favorite for paperwork. I've been doing paperwork. I had another career before I was a school bus driver. And so I'm kind of an expert at paperwork. And this is the best pen ever invented for doing paperwork. Oh, looks like my boss is coming over to talk. Yeah, what's up, Bob?
You checked your lights yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Checking people's lights.
No, are my lights on? Yeah, I checked all my lights. Everything was good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep everybody dry.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be a floody day out there today.
Be late.
Okay, be late. I got you. Okay. All right, be late. That's in order. Thanks, Bob. He's the best boss I've ever had. He came over to check to see how I was doing this morning. It's been really stormy here in Northern California. I'll talk about that a little bit here soon. But just a fantastic guy, a real God-fearing man. Just cares about his drivers, the kids, the parents, the equipment. I mean, I can't say enough about what a terrific man my boss is. Okay, so it's over a minute. No loss in air pressure. That was the static test. Press the brake, listening for the pop of the anti-leg braking system, depressing the spring brake or the parking brake. So this is the engaged test. I'm going to check my watch, mark 1 minute. I'm going to continue filling out paperwork here. So we're here in Northern California, and it's been really, really stormy. There was a bomb cyclone that formed out in the Gulf of Alaska, Pacific Ocean, and really kind of hit British Columbia, Washington, Pacific Northwest hard. Heavy winds, heavy winds in those areas. Lots of people losing their power, electrical power. But here, where we live in Northern California, we've gotten what's called a pineapple express, which is this tropical moisture that comes in from Hawaii. Long stream of pot, and it's been raining for the past 48 hours straight. Not just a little bit of rain, I mean a lot of rain. And we live in kind of a Mediterranean climate here, which means that we have really nice warm summers with little rain, but seasonal drought all summer long. And then when it rains here, it rains a lot. But I've never seen rain quite this intense. I've lived here my whole life. All right, so this brake test passes. And I'm going to move on to next test is the test of the emergency braking system. So I'm going to start with the front air brake tank. I'm going to start draining it and checking to make sure my low air alarm comes on. It should come on or above 60. Okay, it just came on. It came on about 60. You can hear the buzzer. There's a light on my dash. I'm going to keep draining it. Drain it almost. Drain a fair amount. Then what I do is I stop the drain, start the bus, look around, make sure nobody's out there. It's really dark here, so you gotta be careful. Release the parking brake, put the bus in gear, let the bus roll forward a little bit, hit the service brake, and the bus should stop. That simulates a failure of the emergency braking system. So then I put it back in high idle to build up air pressure again, and I'm going to test the second tank. It's called purging the tanks. Purging the tanks. So I also write down here, the alarm went off at about 60. So just doing paperwork. I don't know if anybody's out there watching or not, but this is part of being a school bus driver. This is a routine part of the job every day. Just getting the bus ready. There's a whole procedure. You're tested on this procedure in riding, and then you're also tested by the California Highway Patrol, who certifies the school bus drivers. School bus driving license and certification is some of the most intense out there. Maybe commercial drivers that are hauling hazardous materials have more testing than school bus drivers, but we're hauling kids, precious cargo, to get them safely to school. So it's really important. And this testing the emergency braking system on the bus, getting it checked out, making sure all the lights work, is an important part of the job. And I'm going to hold my mic up here so maybe you guys can hear me a little bit better. So I'm waiting for the air pressure to come back up. There you go. We got it. Shut the bus off. And I am going to now do the rear tank. Start draining it. You can hear it. Air missing out of the tank. I got a switch over here that I use. And I'm watching to see if the low air pressure alarm comes on. There it is, 60 PSI, right where it should come on. This is a little bit about this machine. This is a Bluebird transit bus. I think it's rated for like 70 passengers. Don't know exactly when it was built. It's an older bus. It's got 144,000 miles on it, so it's been used quite a while. I'm kind of new to it. I've only was assigned this bus about 2 months ago. It's a good bus, though. It's got a really strong engine in it. It's got air conditioning, which is important here in California. Whoa, we got some wet brakes. You feel that? Yikes. So I'm going to bring the air pressure back up and then do the next test, which is two stops with the air brakes, and then you do the service brake, and that's a full checkout of the braking system. It's like, go back to this weather situation. It was called a cyclone bomb, which is the weather phenomenon. It's a big, intense Pacific storm. And then what formed, I've never heard of this before, a Fujiwara effect, which is a second low that spins off the first low, which is almost as intense as a cyclone bomb. And that's just been funneling in moisture from the Pacific Ocean, from Hawaii. So you'll find out it's not really that cold out here. It's like 52 degrees. All right, so I got air pressure built back up. So I'm going to try this, see if what's going on with these brakes. They're making a lot of noise, but it's probably just because they're wet. Let's just roll forward here. 2 sharp stops. That works. Then roll forward a little bit more and test the spring brake. Okay. That completes the air brake test. This bus is ready to roll. Everything checks out. Right back. No. It's hitting the brakes. Its service brake's is making a terrible noise. I don't know what's going on with that. But this bus is ready to check out. So I completed all my paperwork. Nope. Let's see. I do that. I do that. That. I did that. Did the full 2 stops. There's no hydraulic brakes on this bus. NA. No wheelchair lift on this bus. Do a radio check. Base, bus 12. Check. Thank you, base. TGIF. All right, so the radio's checked out. I got two-way radio communication. All right, so the only thing I got left to do here, I can still do a little bit more paperwork. It is Friday, and it's going to be the holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday here in the USA. Next week, nobody goes to school, and on Thursday, we all sit down with our families and have a big feast. We watch American football on TV. My family's all coming in from around the USA, staying at my house. So I can start filling out this timesheet. You don't fill out a timesheet, you don't get paid. What do you know? Some people get surprised. They go, "Oh, why didn't we get paid?" Well, did you fill out your timesheet? Oh, no. Well, then I actually prefer a time clock myself rather than filling out a timesheet. But that's the way they work it in this outfit here. All right, so I don't know if anybody's out there following me or not. I haven't been watching, looking around. It looks like there's two people out there watching. So I hope you can hear me. I don't know. I'm using this little microphone here so that you can hear me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take another little quick break. I'm going to be away. I'm going to leave the live running, and I'll be back here shortly. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm back. I don't know if anybody's following or not right now. See if there's any comments here. So I'll show you. This is what the bus looks like. Check the specs on the bus. Here it was. It's about empty. About looks like 23,000 pounds. It's rated for looks like 81 passengers. That's a lot. Boy, that's a lot. CHP paperwork says it's rated for 81. There's a lot of kids on board this bus. I've never had that many kids. And it was built in 2017. Driven a lot of Bluebirds in my career. There are a lot of fans of Thomas out there, I know. Thomas buses. And I've driven a Thomas. They're good buses. Really good buses. This old Bluebird here, I like it. It's got some computer stuff on it, but doesn't have a ton of computer stuff. Excuse me, I gotta wipe my nose. So it's the day before Thanksgiving vacation, and I am going to be giving the kids little treats today for Thanksgiving. I have these little Welch's fruit snacks. So everybody that rides the bus today and gets off the bus will have one of these. Not everybody will take them, but they're little fruit gummy snacks. They're good. I like them. I like eating them. Just a little way of saying how much I appreciate the kids. And I really enjoy working with the kids. You know, I was a dad and I raised two sons, and so I just kind of I use that experience. So here's my family. See if you can see the picture here or not. That's my family right there. Two sons, big grown men now. So, but I'm looking at the time here. I am going to leave a little early. Boss said to be late because it's so stormy. And I'm going to turn the two-way radio down. He said to be late because it's been so stormy. I'm going to start the bus back up and get the heaters going. So, get the engine running, bus warmed up. Turn the lights back on, headlights on, turn the heat pump on, turn low, defrost on. So, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, this is just a lot going live. I just wanted to also make sure that everybody out there that follows my channel, if you're on board and watching, that you know that being a school bus driver, even though the pay's not great, it's really a rewarding career. And for me, since I had a full career in another job, I do it now as a retiree, and I really enjoy it. I'm not the boss anymore. I was the boss in a previous career, and I'm not the boss anymore, and that's just fine. I like driving the school bus. I like being around with the equipment. I like the camaraderie of being around the other school bus drivers. I don't like getting up so early in the morning and operating on weather like today. Inclement weather is always a challenge, but do really like service to the community and helping children get their education and being educated. So I don't really have anything more to say. It doesn't look like we get too many comments, but I hope you all are out there, have a really nice Thanksgiving, and are with your family and eat a bunch of turkey and watch some football, And I think in Spanish they say Feliz Dia de Acción de Gracias. Happy day of action of thanks. So I think action of thanks. Acción de Gracias is a really nice way to say it. Thanksgiving. So I'll be back after Thanksgiving break, and I'll probably be doing a short here soon. And I've got another video that I'm working on that I'll probably hang up in about a week or so. But I'm going to wrap up this YouTube Live. And again, thanks for joining me. I haven't had too many people watching, but you people that have written a few comments and are watching, I really thank you. And I just want to let you know that it's only like now, what is today? The 21st. So that's like, it's like 35 days until Christmas. Crazy. Yeah. All right. So from School Bus Talk to everybody out there in YouTube land, God bless. I'll start figure out how to turn this thing off. Stop. How do I stop it? Sorry, I don't know how to stop. You sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah.